Ashley, and this is going to be a new video for the first video for my new series I'm actually starting. So that was really ugly. But this video is going to be about how to get into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. And I'm going to be doing cueing. So if you are a teacher watching this video and you want to see a different kind of cueing style, go ahead, listen and take notes, because I always like to go to different classes and listen to how a teacher is cueing so I can learn from them and switch up how I'm cueing so it doesn't sound the same every time I teach. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope it helps any new yogis out there that are interested in alignment and how to get into Adho Mukha Svanasana. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
Dive in.
So down dog is a fundamental pose, a foundation pose, and it's a transitional pose. So you can transition either upward or downward to standing asanas all the way to kneeling or even laying on the mat. So I use downward dog all the time in my class when I'm teaching, and it's a foundation pose to know if you're walking into a yoga studio maybe for the first time, that there's probably a 99% chance, unless it's probably a restorative class, that you're going to be getting into downward facing dog. Before getting into downward facing dog is coming into child's pose, and we're not going to talk a lot about child's pose here, but when we get into down dog here, we're going to make a transition shifting forward. So we're going to press into the earth with our hands and shift. We're shifting into our wrists here, almost like we're coming into a kneeling plank. So just check your hands right away that they're shoulder width apart and they're starfish hands. So they're spread super wide. And as we make our way up, begin to curl your toes behind you, lift off your knees, and send your hips back. Now check in with your feet. Are your feet wide enough? Hip width distance apart. So there's a lot of alignment kind of cheats you can use. Shoulder width with the hands, and then hip width with your feet. And one other thing here is to make sure that there's equal weight in your hands and in your toes and your feet here. And it's okay if your heels don't reach all the way down, but we just want to be comfortable here. So down dog is a full body stretch here. We're stretching our upper back, our hips, and even our legs and hamstrings here. If it is uncomfortable to have the legs straight here, you can always bend your knees. And make sure your head is relaxed. Your head can hang through or past your arms here. There's no need to look around to see what's going on. Remember, yoga is your own personal journey, so enjoy it. Just a reminder here, make sure your elbows are loose. So we're going to shift back into from down dog back into that child's pose. So we can shift forward like we're coming through a plank, come down to your knees, uncurl toes, and we're already back in that child's pose. So once again, the hands are on the earth, shifted forward into your hands, into your wrists. Shift hips, curl toes behind us, lift off the knees, send your hips back in a V. Soften the knees here and just enjoy it. Hang out. Drop the head, release any tension here. Some misalignments, if you're a teacher and you're cueing, some students may even have their back rounded. So I always say send your hips back. And that should relieve any pain here. Maybe if they're uncomfortable in the asana, just send hips back. And if there's tension behind the knees, just send hips back and bend knees. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick video. I hope it helped all my new yogis out there understand Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, DD, down dog. There's so many variations that I like to use. And I hope it helped all of my yoga teachers out there with new cueing to use in class. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below a new asana you want to see broken down, and I will make sure I film it and do my best to accommodate everybody so everyone can move safely into their asanas and not injure themselves. So I love you guys so much, and this is like such a fun series. I'm so glad you guys voted on this. I'll see you guys in my next video.